Hey guys, so if I seem in a bad mood, I'm sorry, but a lot of things are not going my way. My camera, which I was just about to film, broke the second time I've returned it once before because I barely drop it, and I dropped it from this far away from the ground on carpet and it broke. So that camera is just gone. I'm so done with it. My computer charger would not stay in the wall. And so my little thing, I got frustrated, and the little thing in my room that I plug stuff into is broken. Joy. And I just found black fingerprints on my wall that I just painted 2 days ago and spent 4 hours on. So I'm a little frustrated, and apparently my brother's coming home, and apparently my mom isn't working tomorrow or a few days after because my brother's getting married on Friday, and then my mom's friend's coming over, so we have to go to the store, and I'm going to try to get this video done and as calm as possible and quickly as possible as I can. So, that made no sense. But, we're going to calm down and I'm going to show you guys my skincare routine. And the first product I'm going to show you guys is what I remove my makeup at night and in the morning with. And it is the oil-free eye makeup remover by Neutrogena. Now, I've heard a lot about the MAC Cleanse Off Oil, and I thought since this is like an oil-based product, I'll try this out before, because I don't really like oily things in my face. I have an oily face as it is, especially in like my T-zone, and basically my T and F zone is completely oily. Like today, I had to reapply powder 4 times because there's so much oil on my nose, and it's not just because my makeup, it's just I have an oily face. So I was going to test out an oil product before I got into the MAC one because that's a little bit pricey. So I know how oil reacts with my skin, and I really like this. It's super gentle. It removes waterproof makeup like no other. It removes it so well, and I just really like this. Now, I never sleep in makeup, ever, ever, ever. Never have, never will. Um, Sometimes I have, just because I'll be spending the night at a friend's house, my makeup is just on, forget to remove it, that happens, but I never purposely do it, or I never am too lazy to do it because I know I will break out the next day. So I really like this because it's so easy to use. All you have to do is pour it on a cotton pad and remove it. I hate washing my face at night, but I do it anyways because I know it's going to help my skin. But if one day I'm so lazy and I just decide not to wash my face, I have this to back me up, so I do get my makeup off my face. So this is the makeup remover I use with a cotton pad. I put like 3 dribbles on it and completely remove everything facial-wise, and then I take another cotton pad with 1 little drip on it and remove all my eye makeup, just because I don't want to mix the products when I remove it. So I really, really like this. It's super gentle. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't really leave super oily residue on your face. All I have to do is, if I don't wash my face, is I remove my makeup, then I take a wet washcloth and just kind of wipe down my face, and then I pat it dry, and I don't have any oily residue on it. So I really like this, and that is what I use to remove my makeup. This facial cleanser I use every single day. It's so gentle, it's so effective, and it's the Neutrogena Oil-Free Acne Stress Control Power Gel Cleanser. Now, this is salicylic acid acne treatment. I never really liked that. I always liked benzoyl peroxide over it. Benzoyl peroxide is just another acne treatment that works more effective on my skin type. But I just really like this. Usually salicylic acid breaks my skin out in some products, but this does not. It more clears my skin up than breaks me out, which is a good thing because you never want something that breaks you out. But it's so gentle because it is a gel, and it's so easy to use because honestly, if I have like 2 swipes on my face, it completely clears it off. And I use this after removing my makeup with the eye makeup remover because it's really nice and it removes all the excess oil and makeup I left on my face that I missed any spots. So I like this, and that is what I use to wash my face. Then the next thing I use sometimes, I switch it off with another toner, but this isn't an always product, and it's my Neutrogena Oil-Free Acne Stress Control Triple Action Toner. Now, this is supposed to treat acne even before it emerges, eliminates oil and shine, and refreshes and soothes. I do see the refreshing and soothing part of this just because it's really cooling on the face. It smells really calming, and it's just really moisturizing in some areas. On your acne, it's really drying, obviously, because it's trying to dry out the pimples so there's not any more acne on your face. But otherwise, on any other spot that doesn't have acne, it doesn't break me out, it doesn't make me super dry, and it does eliminate the oil on my face. I really like this product, and I'm definitely going to keep using this. We've bought, like, this is our, like, 6th bottle. My entire family uses this. It's just a really great product, and sorry my ear is showing. I hate it when my ear shows. I hate the hair in my face right now. But it's such a nice product, and I feel like I can get so much out of this, and it's a pretty decent sized bottle, I would say. But what I do with this is I just flip the top, and I take a textured cotton swab, not cotton swab, cotton pad, and I pour a little bit over, like in a swirling motion, and then I just apply it all over my face. Don't do it on your eyes because that can burn extremely bad. I would not do that. But also, if this doesn't get the excess makeup off your face, this does. I've actually done that before, that this, even after washing and removing my makeup, and I do it thoroughly, my face still has makeup on it, which I think is weird. I just think it's excess around this area, which I don't really get that well. So this removes the excess makeup, and then I have no makeup on my face. So I really like this, and I feel like this would work good on most skin tones. I would really not recommend it for dry skin just because of the drying of the pimples. I mean, a lot of acne medication does that, but I really would recommend this to most people, and it's super cheap. It's at the drugstore. The next thing is something I use morning and night, and it's the Clean & Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. Now, this is oil-free, which again is good because I have those oily spots on my face. And it says it moisturizes dry skin, which I think is good because if it's oil-free, it's not going to add excess oil. And if it's a moisturizer and it moisturizes dry skin, any of the dry spots on my face are completely taken care of. This feels amazing. Now, my room does not have air conditioning, and I know that this sounds so off-topic, but it'll make sense in a second. My room does not have air conditioning. Basically, what I rely on is a fan at my door blowing the AC from the rest of the house into my room, which works well, but at night it does get a little bit warm, I would say to you guys. But this, since this has like a cooling action, I feel like it has a little bit of menthol in it. But this is so nice because if you put it over your face and you're really hot, it cools you down so well. Your face does not feel super hot and it does not get red. And I feel like this is such a nice product. It's really moisturizing and it does help with pimples. A lot of people don't like Clean & Clear because it breaks you out. But their brand breaks you out and then makes you better. So I feel like a lot of people don't give it a long enough chance to do its duty and really clear up your face. So I really like this, and I've been using this for so long, and I've repurchased like 3 bottles of this, and I really like it, and it was actually recommended to me by a friend, and I thank you because this is amazing. Now on to the acne spot treatment that I do use. I'm not really going in order because I'm just kind of picking products as I go, but this is actually the acne treatment that, sorry, my Skype just made a noise, on my face at night over pimples only. And this is actually from Sephora, and it's the DDF Acne Control Treatment. It's a salicylic acid acne medication, which, again, I was a little iffy about. It's apparently this, Howard Sobel is an MD, and apparently he's the founder of the brand or something. And this was a 100-point perk. I wanted to try out and see how I would like it. And what I do is I take a little bit, I kind of rub it in between my fingers so I have an even amount on each finger, and then I just apply it over top of any problem area that I see, any pores, any pimples, and this just treats right on the spot. I don't really see it working in like a day. I see it working more in like a week, but I really like this. I wouldn't really say I'd repurchase it just because it's not that good of a product, but I mean I like it for the most part, and I wouldn't necessarily buy this on my own. I'm not sure how much this is like on its own, but I got it as a 100-point perk, so that was really nice. And yeah, so that is what I use on my pimples. Then for my pores, I just have really big pores, especially right in this area. They're super defined, and I hate that about my skin. I feel like my pores are really defined, but I don't have any pimples besides like your time of the month. So if it's like that time, then I do break out, but my pores are like my biggest problem. So this was a really nice 100-point perk as well, and this is the Clinique Purifying Solutions Correcting Serum. Now this is actually aimed for older women or older people, but I feel like if you use things that make your skin younger for older women, earlier in life, not necessarily like wrinkle creams, but like stuff that's like made for younger and older people or just in the middle, that's kind of neutral, it's going to help your skin in the long run. It's going to make it less likely to have those major problems when you're older. So that's what I kind of do. If it's for older women and I think it works on my skin, I'm going to use it. I don't really care. But it's a really nice product. What I do with this is after I take off my makeup, wash my face, apply my moisturizer, apply my toner, apply my eye cream, I apply this very at the end. And it just feels nice. It makes your skin feel really smooth, and it's a really nice consistency. And this is supposed to help your pores in 2 weeks, and I definitely see a difference. So if you do have bad pores and you want to get rid of them for some reason, which obviously everyone does, but if you don't mind waiting the 2 weeks, this is definitely a product for you to check out. So that is what I use. The rest of these products that I use are all by Clinique, just a full warning. The next thing is actually an eye cream, and it's the Clinique Repairwear Intense Eye Cream. Now, when they say intensive eye cream, when they say intensive, they mean intensive. This is the thickest eye cream I've ever felt, but it's so moisturizing. It so helps, and if you do have wrinkles, this is probably a product for you because it's going to moisturize right in this area, so it's going to feel really nice, and it's going to kind of add the moisture, so it's going to add a little bit of like youth to your skin. And this just gives like a little bit of a dewy finish. And it's just really nice. I love the way that it looks and I love the way that it treats. My entire family uses it. My sister uses it and my mom uses it. So obviously it's a good product if your entire family uses it and likes it. And this is how thick it is. Like, I just barely touch my finger in it, and it's just so moisturizing. It feels amazing, and I love it. So that is what I use underneath my eyes after I've done every single thing, besides obviously this, because I thought that was my last step. Then this is like the 3-step thing I kind of use to treat myself on some nights if I want to feel a little bit fancy. Not that it's fancy, but if I want to feel like this is going to help my skin. The first step is actually the Clinique Liquid Facial Soap for combination oily to oily skin. This is really nice. It says use twice daily, which I don't really do. I use this in the morning, and then I use this at night, just because I feel like this works better at night. And this is a really, really, really nice product. I don't think it's greasy. I feel like this would work good. I keep wanting to say look good. Work good on sensitive skin because it's so gentle and it foams up really nicely, and it gets all the excess makeup off your face. Even if you don't remove your makeup, this actually would remove your makeup. I think that's a key factor in facial soap, is that it removes your makeup and helps treat acne. So I'm not sure if this is supposed to treat acne. I don't really see a difference in my acne using this, but I do like it, and it's a nice facial cleanser. And the second step is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, just because I do have combination oily to oily skin. And this is really nice because it's moisturizing, but it's not overly moisturizing, because obviously if you have oily skin, you don't really use a moisturizer because your skin already has that locked-in moisture that's almost too much. So this is a really nice product because it moisturizes any of the dry areas you don't really notice, but doesn't add the excess oil and clog anything. So I really like this. I don't really see it treating any acne as well, but I do like this, and I do use this when I want to treat myself. And then the last thing, which I use most of the time, is the Clinique Clarifying Lotion for combination oily skin. This is the third step in the system, and I really like this because this does help treat my acne. It gets rid of all the excess oil, and if I do apply it on acne spots, I do feel it working. I feel it stinging for like 5 seconds. And what I do with this, if I don't use a cotton pad, is actually take this bottle, put my finger like this, and shake it up. So I get the liquid on my fingers and just apply it all over my face. And really focus it on those areas that are problem areas. What I don't get about the name is it's called the Clarifying Lotion. This is more of a toner than a lotion. But I do like this. I do, when I use that 3-step system, or I feel like using this, I do switch it up with this. And you never want to use the same facial products because your skin will get used to it and it won't do anything to your skin. So that is why recently I've been using this every day, and I used to use wipes, which I do prefer, but I've been using this lately, and I do switch between these two. And I don't know, switching it up is obviously good for your skin because you don't want it to get used to it and then nothing works on your skin. But I really like this. It doesn't make my skin super dry, but it works really well on problem areas, which I like, and I just knocked something over. But I really like this, and yeah, so that is the last thing I have to show you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video is 15 minutes long, which I think is crazy, and I feel like I always make long videos, and that just like annoys me. Because I want to make short videos for you guys. No one wants to sit through a 15-minute skincare video. But yeah, I hope you guys, God, got some tips and tricks on maybe you have the same skin type as me and you want something that's going to work on you. Maybe I helped you. I hope I did. And you guys got some ideas on new facial products to use. And that's kind of how I keep my skin semi-clear. So I will see you guys in the next video. And hopefully, I can get my flip camera to work so I can give you guys good videos. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.